All right, Coffee and Kush TV, be up in here. What's up? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Good to see y'all up in here. One at a time, one at a time. One at a time, hit that like button. We up to 60 likes at least. At least. You feel me? At least we there. What's up, Miss Debbie Dishman? Sunshine is in the building. Tiffany is out here right here. Save It is out here. Let me see who else was out here early. Love was in here. Amanda, Good, Better, Best. What's happening? The whole team up in here. Kate Cole, y'all was in here. Kate Slay, Kate Say, or whatever that is. I ain't talking about that other one. What's up with you? What's up, Truth Seekers? Good to see y'all. What's happening? I'll wait till y'all come up in here. What's up, Bob? I see you, Bobcat. Plug back into the Matrix. We plug back into the Matrix. What's happening? Niggas out here getting caught stealing. They getting caught stealing. I told you. I told you they getting caught stealing. Come on in. Come on in. They getting caught stealing. Puff Daddy out here being accused of sex trafficking. Come on, Epstein and hip hop. Come on. Come on in here. I told you Epstein was floating around here. I told you Aaliyah. Remember? I told y'all I had them all in the bed together. Puff Daddy, Aaliyah, J-Lo, all of them. All of them. I told you. Another beautiful day in paradise. In paradise. I told you all of them. Epstein and Hip Hop Volume 4. A bunch of traffickers busted. The hammer coming down. They're going to be blaming everybody in a minute. All the people who don't want to be involved are going to be, oh yeah, I'm going to expose them now. Why y'all ain't expose them 10 years ago? Why y'all ain't expose them when they been doing it? I know y'all just didn't find out yesterday he was trafficking this whole time. But wait. We'll get into that just a little bit. What's up, your love, Essence? What's happening? G from the Bay. Yeah, they want to come out now. All the LGBTYPs want to come out now with no makeup. And look what they doing. And they need to be exposed as homosexual and bisexual. Look at Lisa. No, let's keep it right here. That's the same thing they was doing with Epstein. These black folk got it, man. You got to watch all this little BET drama series going on to deflect from what's going on. Coffee and Kush TV, we see this shit a long time ago, and it will not go forward. Not right now.
Hey, here we go again, folks. I'ma show you how to do this, son. Hey. Big shit poppin', and little shit stoppin'. Hey. Big shit poppin', and little shit stoppin'. Hey. Big shit poppin', and little shit stoppin'. Hey. Ball on these niggas being from the night. So now do it, do it what you wait for. Cause I'ma do it what you wait for. Do it what you wait for. Do it. Now let me hear you say, big shit poppin', and little shit stoppin'. Big shit poppin', and little shit stoppin'. Big shit poppin', and little shit stoppin'. Ball on these niggas being broken out. So now do it to the maximum. Take it while you asking them. Don't listen to them sucker when they say you too irrational. I said I was king and them lanes started laughing them. Same sucker now, I want the king on the track. I compose several classicals, you know, like Top Bad, Dope Boy, bring them out and what you know about that. Now they ask high top, what you know about that. Dominated old sick, now I'm going right back. See me right here, let her show just like that. Even Denzel say, damn, I ain't know it like that. Nigga, yeah, still bankhead, you can tell. Ain't nothing changed but the name on the mail. I still kicking dough with them things in the air. Up in Benny Hunter, see me slang in them jail. Real slang, ain't no such thing as a jail. Say you need 100 squares, it just came off the scale. Let's do it, do it what you wait for. Cause I'ma do it what you wait for. Do it what you wait for. Do it. Now let me hear you say, big shit poppin', and little shit stoppin'. Big shit poppin', and little shit stoppin'. Big shit poppin', and little shit stoppin'. Ball on these niggas being broken out. So now do it like a ball player. When you see me ball, laying stacks, tall ball player. From the stage to the air, whether in Miami, Cincinnati, or in Riverdale. country throwing Mac B. Jack a line, say they caught me slipping, how could that be? I'm something like a stalker, I be here with a strap, beat a trap beat. Jumping with the $100 slam. If I want a nigga, I could get 100 on the tail. Sell them all, double down, nigga, do the math. Think I won't pull up in something with 200 on the dash? I do it. Do it what you waiting for. Cause I don't do it. Do it what you waiting for. You know you do it. Do it what you waiting for. Do it. Now let me hear you say big shit poppin' and little shit stoppin'. Big shit poppin' and little shit stoppin'. Big shit poppin' and little shit stoppin'. Ball on these niggas being broken out of option. Now I do it like I wanna do and do that shit in front of you. Real nigga vision pimpin', I ain't seeing none of you. I do it for my nigga Phil, daughter and his mama too. I do it for my oldest sons and they grandmama too. Do it for my daughters and my youngest son, mama who go by what she want because she know it ain't a problem too. You do something to them and then you I bring the drama too. You do it for a day or so, we do it for a month or two. I do it for my partner, gon' make sure them niggas stuntin' too. We do it with them choppers, ain't no problem where you running to. We do it for the block, that's why ain't nobody stopping me. I do it for my pop and my cousin too, they watching me. I did it non-stop, now see how these niggas capping me. I made it from the bottom to the top, where I ought to be. Who do it did good and do it different. No matter what I do, you know I do it to death. Hey, I'ma do it. Do it what you waiting for. Cause I don't do it. Do it what you waiting for. You know you do it. Do it what you waiting for. Do it. Let me hear you say big shit poppin' and little shit stoppin'. Big shit poppin' and little shit stoppin'. Big shit poppin' and little shit stoppin'. Ball on these niggas being broken out of option. Now I do it.
I regret to inform all of the T.I. fans, man, gon' tell me. He is no longer in power. He dead, let me tell you. It's T.I.P. now, partner. We taking it back now, I'm serious. 96 Brown, Mac Bonnet, Big Country. You up next, homie. Hey, DJ Drum, I see you. Grand Hustle, partner. Hey, Leo, just sit back, man. You Craig, Julie, Kale, man, y'all just sit back, close your eyes. I got this here. Let the losers worry about losing, you know what I'm saying? That ain't never been a problem of mine. You dig that? How many cents? May the best man win.
Lord have mercy. I'm ready to go work out now. I feel like working out. Now the T.I. be pumped up. I think I got his whole movements down. His whole little bar category. It's easy to me. Lord have mercy. Let me see. Kev roll for president. They won't let me be president. They won't let me be the 54th president. Boy. Now with this gold standard at play, they will not let me. Boy, I had a fattest Cadillac out here. First one, that motherfucker, nigga, I got a Cadillac, nigga. Mine, nigga, on me. You see me coming a mile away. Look at this nigga. How this nigga shit look better than my Bentley? Look at this nigga. That's our net number. Look at this nigga. Talk about wheels, nigga. Lord have mercy. Not in charge of the gold reserve. I've been around this motherfucker like the Pope, like the Queen of England, the Queen of Britain, whoever that woman is. I think my crowd will be the same size, nothing's changed. That motherfucker be huge with a big old nigga cab row and nigga. Or they let me run the Pope system, it's over. I've been on gave everybody they straw men back. Own yourself. Own your own master. You your own bow. Especially us. They can keep theirs. They want to run America, they can go do that in Europe some goddamn weird. They want to run corporatism, they can go do that over there in Italy. You feel what I'm saying? If I was the president, imagine that one. I free all of my sons. Remember that song? Black Diamonds. Who was that? Nas? If I ruled the world. Y'all feel like, what y'all on? We on what? Y'all know I don't fuck with East Coast like that in years since Pop, nigga. But I tell you what, right now, I fuck with Nas, family. I fuck with Nas, you feel me? I fuck with Nas now. It's a few. It's hard. It's hard to come on home, New York. It's hard, but I'm coming. I'm trying to get the woo dance down. Nigga, I've been practicing the woo. So when I touch down in New York, I can just, nigga, straight from the airport, nigga, I'm here. You feel me? I'm trying to nigga, I've been trying to get that woo shit. I almost got it, y'all. That motherfucker, just like the word phoneme, that shit is going into genetic makeup. And in a minute, I'm gonna be wooing around this screen. Bro, I can't get that. Them niggas look like they be having fun doing that shit, nigga. You can see me doing it right around with them niggas. Bunch of 50 niggas wooing. On me. Y'all laughing and shit. That nigga be looking like he having fun. And I'll be like, that nigga having too much fun by himself. Me and him gonna have to meet up somewhere in the middle and practice. You have to show me that one. Hey, you gotta go to New York. You gotta go to these places to get it. Chicago, we ain't going. Best place we can get that is off of YouTube. You wanna know what's going on? You want some lingo? Just go YouTube fucking with Chicago. But everywhere else you can touch down. I'm just playing. Chicago presence on the internet is like, don't go there at all. Even a rapper say, you ain't from here, don't come here. All right, Lord have mercy. Shout out to Reality Check TV. Chicago. Don't worry, we gonna get you. When it's time for Chicago, we need a Chicago journalist TV. You feel me? We need Chicago's. I'm a South Central journalist. We gotta start bringing this to the internet. In our own cities, what's going on. Global Guilds Network is finna develop this. And I know you the one, Chicago. You the one right here. Global Guilds Network right here. From South Central to Chicago, then we'll branch off as niggas put their minds into what they want to do in their city. Bro, I love that. Don't be mad at me.
Will it take me under? I don't know.
No.
Imagine smoking weed in the street without cops harassing. Imagine going to court with no trial. Lifestyle cruising blue Bahama waters. No welfare supporters. More conscious of the way we raise our daughters. Days are shorter, nights are colder. Feeling like life is over. These snakes strike like a cobra. The world's hot, my son got knocked. Evidently, it's elementary. They want us all gone eventually. Trooping out of state for a plate. Knowledge, if coke was cooked without the garbage, we'd all have the top dollars. Imagine everybody flashing. Fashion, designer clothes. Lacing your click up with diamond rolls. Your people's holding dough, no parole, no rubbers. Going raw, imagine law with no undercovers. Just some thoughts for the mind. I take a glimpse into time, watch the blimp read, the world is mine.
If I rule the world,
imagine that.
I free all my sons. I love them, baby. Black diamonds and pearls.
Could it be, if you could be mine, we both shine.
If I rule the world,
Still living for today, in these last days until where to be. Paradise life relaxing. Black, Latino, and Anglo-Saxon. Amani exchange the range. Cash, lost tribe of Shabazz. Free at last, brand new whips to crash. Then we laugh in the illa path. The villa houses for the crew, how we do. Trees for breakfast. Dime sexes have been stretches. So many years of depression make me vision the better living. Type of place to raise kids in. Opening eyes to the lies. History's told foul, but I'm as wise as the old owl. Plus the gold child, seeing things like I was controlling. Click rolling. Tricking 6 digits on kicks and still holding. Trips to Paris, I civilized every savage. Give me one shot, I turn tripe life to lavish. Political prisoner, set free, stress free. No work release, purple M3s and jet skis. Feel the wind breeze in West Indies. I lick Coretta Scott King, mayor of the cities, and reverse fiends to Willies. It sound foul, but every girl I meet to go downtown. I'd open every cell in Attica, send them to Africa.
if I rule the world,
Imagine that.
I free all my sons. I love them, baby. Black diamonds and pearls.
Could it be, if you could be mine, we both shine.
If I rule the world,
Still living for today, in these last days and times.
walk right up to my side.
story, how the thugs live and worry. Duck down in car seats, heat's mandatory. Running from Jake, getting chased, hunger for papes. These are the breaks, many mistakes go down out of state. Wait, I had to let it marinate. We carry weight, trying to get laced. Flip the A, stack the safe. Millionaire plan to keep the gap with the cock hammer. Making moves in Atlanta, back and forth scrambler. Cause you can have all the chips, be poor or rich, still nobody want a nigga have a shit. If I ruled the world and everything in it, sky's the limit. I push the Q45 infinite. It wouldn't be no such thing as jealousies or beef felony. Strictly living longevity to the destiny I thought I'd never see, but reality struck. Better find out before your time's out. What the fuck?
If I rule the world,
Imagine that.
I free all my sons. I love them, baby. Black diamonds and pearls.
Could it be? If you could be mine, we both shine.
If I rule the world,
Still living for today in these last days and times.
if I rule the world.
You can't lie, that right there been knocking right there. I don't know what's up with y'all. That shit be knocking. I don't know what happened to y'all, man. Y'all on log. You feel me? Reality don't struck, huh? You feel me? Come on, the golden child, and that's what it is. That's the vision. See, those are the dreams and aspirations of what's to come. That's what they knew back then. The problem with them brothers was their spiritual practice was putting themselves above the Almighty. And that was the problem. I don't know if brothers was ask for forgiveness for that. I don't know where people stand now, but putting themselves above the Almighty, that was that whole downfall back in the day. You know, it's just fire though. All right. Off in Kush TV, Afro Radio. Look, ain't nothing better than good music. Ain't nothing better than good music. Great conversation. Phone line's gonna be open to talk about anything related to the topic. All this Black Lives Matter stuff. P.Diddy, trafficking now. Wow, y'all should know that we've been talking about this for how long? What do y'all know about the trafficking circuit in hip hop? We've been talking about this. Press 1. So we don't want to get sucked into. That was a long time ago. We don't want to get sucked into that. Press 1. We already talked. People want to play like they finding this out. We are ahead of time. You understand? The people that has been walking with Carol since January 1st, I told y'all we ahead of time. We gonna watch, we gonna see it, because you gotta be in front of it to see it's happening. You gotta be not here, that shit right here. But you got your blinders on, you focused on where we going, but it's right there. You can see it. Just scroll up your phone. Just scroll up, you can see it. It's coming into your spirit. You know what this is? It's like, nah, something ain't right. You know, something ain't right. Y'all need to take y'all ass back to back page. That was last summer. I mentioned what? What I mentioned last summer. I remember this summer. I know what I did this summer. I know what happened January 1st when I told my audience this is the year of what? Revelation. January 1st. Y'all better check my Carfax. You better check my Carfax. You better check my Carfax right now. I told y'all this. Like January 3rd video. A lot going on this whole season. This whole time. Told y'all it's going down. So don't play dumb now. Y'all should know what was going on them islands. To all my hot girls live in Fiesta. To all my high boy live in Fiesta. And if you sitting on them Doug Fiesta. And if you sipping on them Bud Fiesta. And if you going to them island Fiesta. You all want them Doug Fiesta. The whole time these trumpets being blown. Bunch of trafficking going on all over with little kids living fiesta with a madam in a video and everything. See, but that ain't what y'all want to hear, because then that would mean the whole business is tainted. That's right, it's tainted. It's tainted so much. It's tainted so much. You would think that was the belly of the beast. You would think that was the beast itself. It's not, but damn. But damn. What a cesspool. This must be the intestines, the gallbladder of the beast. Right here, right here. This must be the intestine. Right here, right before the bowel movement. Right before the big shit. Yeah, bro. Turns out that a lot of people been traveling with hanging out with Epstein, pretending they was on planes and they own jets, flying around the world, big pimping, spending cheese. We big pimping on BLAD. We be big pimping. It's just that Jigga Man and BUNB. Yeah, Jigga Man, Pepsi, yeah, all that. So it's been a lot going on in hip hop, and I hope they get that shit together. I really do. I hope they find out everything they need to find out about who's been doing what in rap. Everything they was doing in rap. Anything they was doing with trafficking underage and holding women hostage and all that other stuff, and men too, they gonna find out. Pimping on Vlad, VLAD, or whatever it is. Big pimping on VLAD. I don't know the lyrics. You know, R. Kelly, all of them. All of them. We got pictures. Man, these people been Andre Harrell, press one. A lot of things was going on at the time. Harrell. I don't know who the fuck Puffy owe money to, but they own his ass. Damn, Puffy. I don't know. Damn. That nigga. God damn, Puffy. Ah, yeah. I don't know, right there, Puffy. I don't know what you did, nigga. Everything, your whole existence must be corrupt this whole damn time, brother. You just must been on some get back, paying niggas back, and all that. Like, you gonna spend your life owing niggas and taking money here and flushing it down y'all in big shit, and it don't hit the fan. It don't hit the fan. It's gonna come out, all this shit. That's why Gene Deal ass was all over this internet. Yeah, I don't know about nothing. I'm just big old teddy bear. I don't know about nothing. I was just supposed to protect Biggie that night. I was just, you old probation officer, you, the hell is you doing traveling about this country? Yeah, nigga. Cam Gill, get the fucking beans, nigga. Give me the beans right now. Fuck you with a can of beans. Fuck you and feed you beans. And they can be mad at me as soon as I start talking about that probation job. Oh, fuck this guy. I need surgery. And they can be like, help me please. Oh, Coretta. Oh, I'm coming home, baby. You turn into Red Fox on your ass real quick. If I say, hey, Gene Deal, what your ass was doing? Who transported them guns all the way? That nigga, I don't know, right here, it was me. G Deal favorite story is I can't wait till he meet Christ himself. It was me. He like a big old sugar bear, ain't he? He can't do nothing but love a brother like that. He was what I do. He got a little bit of what I do and a little bit of it was me. This other officer, what officers? You know, the only officer around him. These niggas been getting on the internet trying to beat the truth. Press one. What happened to Tupac? He gonna read you right. Listen right now. Let me see right now. Don't go too far with this one, man. Please, man. What was police doing in Vegas? Right here. Oh man, it was me. I don't know. You might want to go look at what's that white officer that looked like he got Down syndrome? What's his name? Right here, all up in Vegas. Right here. LAPD, all up in Vegas. Right here on camera, looking at Tupac. What the fuck is you doing on camera? Fool. These some fools on this internet. They came out. All the snitches is on the TV. You ever notice that one? If Greg Katie, if God or his son was on Instagram or on YouTube, y'all asses will be in trouble. If God was here on YouTube and on Instagram, you'd be in trouble. I don't know who y'all be thinking y'all fooling. What somebody said yesterday, it wouldn't be that hard to find out nothing. I think that was easy. They'd be in trouble. Just look right there. Look at this shit. Y'all niggas telling on y'allself. Forgive them now. Forgive their brother. That's, you know the meaning of throw the book at them? You know where they got that from? Literally throwing the Bible at their face. Like you ain't got no type of soul in you. I'm literally gonna make this physical book go in you. I'm gonna try to put it in your chest. I'm gonna see if quantum physics or something. And throw the book at them. Justice and law, nigga. Just throw the Bible at them. Oh, hit them. This guy is running around the earth collecting money for Black Lives Matter. Hold up. This nigga out here collecting Black Lives Matter, looking like the damn gorilla from damn Planet of the Apes, the albino gorilla. We gonna call him General Seti brother. This nigga FBI sure know how to make a fool out of y'all Negroes. Press one. The Democrats set y'all up bad. Press one. Woo! The Democrats don't make it seem like y'all took the money and bought TV. Rollerblade. Yeah, damn Democrats don't set y'all up again. Y'all leaders don't buy Jordan. This whole psyop was like putting a truck full of Jordan boxes in the middle of the hood and opening it up at 10:30 in the middle of the night. And y'all came and ate, didn't y'all? Y'all done went for every scam. They knew y'all was gonna do scams. They know y'all ain't did none of that. All of a sudden y'all got $30,000. You and the person who hooked you up, you gonna tell on them. You gonna tell on the person who did it too, who you let use your address. Y'all so stupid. That's the problem. Y'all fall for little mouse traps. That's why people give you 500 million. You think you about to sign a record deal. That's how they know how to treat you this way. They done ran off on the plug, y'all. They done took $1 billion and went to this nigga little house. They said he bought poodles. They said he bought a TV, a 57 each. With all that money. He got a new 2014 car with nice little 18-inch rim. Democrats cold, G. Nigga, they finna make $1 billion fit in that nigga house. Press one. This nigga got Judge Mathis autograph. This nigga, they coming out like this. FBI count this nigga got a Kobe Bryant shoestring. Look at this one. Coming out, 2 officers holding strings and shit. They finna fix that too. They finna make it work, nigga. It might not be $1 billion, but it'll be 2 million. It'll be 2 million. I don't know what he did with the rest. He's the leader. Willie D and them ain't shit, huh, y'all? These black activists on Instagram and YouTube, they ain't nothing, family. That's cold, family. And I must say, they're going to be cracking down on these Democrats because the Democrats cannot win nothing. Joe Biden about to get a drug test. Press 1. They ain't finna find out if that's even him. Okay? Black folk worried about, what we worried about, Puff Daddy, trafficking. And even though I said that 7 months ago, it's going down right now. The world is in turmoil now that I'm looking. Oh, Puff Daddy? They finally got you? That's why Puffy was worried. You know how worried Puffy is. You know what Puffy going through right now? Say words, son. Carol, look, Carol, what? Watch this one. Watch this one. This is what Puffy going through right now. If you're a real person of a 1980s, you was around when the Tupac shit happened, and you didn't understand the parable of Pac, this is what this nigga going through right now. Press 1.
This is your home now. And the sooner you get that in your head, the better off you're gonna be.
Man, I don't need to be up in here behind these bars. I can't do nothing behind these bars.
Of course you do. You're a criminal. Everybody in here is a criminal. I'm a criminal, and you a criminal.
Let me tell you something. I was set up, OG. Killed my best friend.
Don't trip on it, kid. Revenge has a funny, funny way of settling the score. And when it happens, you will know.
Machiavellian is Illuminati all through your body. The blows like a 12-gauge shot. Feel me? And God said he should send his one begotten son to lead the wild into the ways of the man. Follow me. Eat my flesh of my flesh. Come with me. Hail Mary, run quick, see. What do we have here now? I ain't a killer, but don't push me. Revenge is like the sweetest joy next to getting pussy. Picture paragraphs unloaded, wise words being quoted. Beat the weakness in the rap game and sold it. Bow down, pray to God, hoping that he's listening. Seeing niggas coming for me, my diamonds when they glistening. Now pay attention, best in peace, Father. I'm a ghost, these killing fields. Hail Mary, catch me if I go. Let's go deep inside the solitary mind of a madman. Screams in the dark, evil lurks, enemies see me flee. Activate my hate, let it break till I'm flaming. Set trip, empty out my clip, never stop to aim. Some say the game is all corrupted, fucked in this shit. Stuck, niggas is lucky if we bust out this shit. And plus, mama told me never stop until I bust a nut. Fuck the world if they can't adjust. It's just as well. Hail Mary with me. Hail Mary, nigga, run quick, see. What do we have here now? Do you wanna ride or die? La
that whole video, I couldn't even explain back in the day. I see now what he was talking about. Eventually, it was gonna hit. It was gonna hit. It was gonna hit. But they coming out saying he was trafficking or something. They better go. That's on them. That's what they do. That's what they did. That's what they sold on this earth. That's them. You don't want to be like them. You don't want to believe in nothing that they believe in that causes deception to the masses, but in the background doing that right there. Everything you want to do, you want to be right here when it comes to being up front like they was over the last 20, 30 years. And they was raised by individuals who took the music from people who didn't belong to them. Press 1. All that stuff that these people got out there, what's his name? Quincy Jones and these people and all these individuals, man, come on, family. They know what they was doing when they put these artists out here with this music that don't even belong and these tempos that don't even belong to them. They knew it was a racketeering and laundering game from the beginning. Press 1. They knew this. Eventually, this game, with all of y'all souls and hard work put into it, was gone. Because it was nothing but a big game. It wasn't nothing but another way for somebody to dump their dirty money. That's why P.Diddy and them was running around the world talking about dirty money. You know? Okay, bro, what's up, Brandon? You feel me, Brandon? They should know that eventually it was gonna come to a fucking end. That dirty money getting washed in royalty statements. That's not a bar, that's the truth. That's Nipsey Hussle. Them black leaders done some powerful races. Shit like that. It's about all these suckers. That's why Nip said, I don't really fuck with it. Where everybody want to act pro-black, what Nip say? I don't really fuck with it. So all this pro-black shit, that's why Nip said, I don't really fuck with it. I will fuck with young Pharaoh. This pro-black conservative, maybe no pro-black conservative. These niggas is dumb. I thought these niggas was going somewhere other than where they headed. I'm gonna come back tonight right here. And I'm gonna get back to my old things that I used to do right here, and rejuvenate and get y'all right here, hyped up a little bit right here about this new one. Yeah, bro. You feel me? And I get hyped up about this one. Y'all gonna come back. Just keep God and our faith about y'all shit. You feel me? And once you find out that these people whole pattern is off of Lord Krishna, press 1, hashtag Lord Krishna. That's the religion of the black African people. That's what they put in the black community. Your God is Lord Krishna from India. The consciousness, all of it. All of it. All of it. All of it is Hinduism. Y'all don't even got a God. You got made up stuff. Who challenges me? Who made war with me? None of your chumps. You don't even got a God. Now that I'm thinking about it, that's why you're mad at art. Chump. Y'all believe in elephants. Yeah, bro. Y'all believe in elephants. Elephants with bells and stuff. You better stay out. They worship air. They worship this one and that one. They know not what they worship. Damn, the whole black community is nothingness. Boom. It's nothing. What do you believe? Nothing. Elephants and air and water. I'm drinking water. I must be the Buddha of that community right here. They must come forth and ask the golden child anything. But y'all dumbass philosophy. Oh my goodness. I look at y'all gods. Once I found that they was bluish green and elephants and that can metaphor it back to reptilian and can have 12 arms. I'd be scared as hell if that was my god. I'd be running around. I'm thinking Halloween or some shit. Making fun of my god like y'all crazy. Y'all believe in elephant. Elephant, Lord Sheba. Sitting up there with them legs crossed right there, right with that makeup on. With your cute ass. Just sit right there with them eyebrows right there in all your glory. Look at y'all. Ain't that the one with the snake around their neck? Press one, it got the snake right there, right? I told you, that's the serpent. I told you, that's that serpent right there. You gotta watch out for them different faiths out there, y'all. That's that serpent stuff. That chakras that open up, and then it's gonna secrete on you. Glory to God. Get it out. Get it out. You don't want that one. Trust me. You don't want to be worshipped. We don't worship elephant. Them is animals. God said what he looked like in the Bible. He ain't said he had a trunk. He didn't say he had nut on his head that opened up. He didn't say he had long, pretty hair sitting up in the sky with his right hand up. None of that stuff. None of that stuff. I don't even know why y'all be disrespecting the word like that. It's not happening in 2020. I can't believe it. That's why they believe in this stuff. They believe in Goku and Goro. They believe in cartoon. They gotta believe in cartoons to believe in God. They believe in Yu-Gi-Oh! You ever seen your little kids watching in the morning before school and them little characters is charging up with energy right there, and they astral projecting the earth and we control them? That's what young Pharaoh think he can do when he's sleeping. I'm gonna cry because I thought it was a definitive to the madness. Them motherfuckers. If you want to know their religion, go watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Go watch Pokemon. Go flip them. Them niggas be like, nigga, I choose you. Phone them gray. Nataru. They believe that stuff. They put the triangle. Young Pharaoh be sitting right there. Ritual. You feel me? That ritual. Bitch, we pop bottles like Yu-Gi-Oh! That's what he said. Hey, niggas believe in cartoon. Well, let's check this out. I got these Cavro rings that's supposed to come out. And when all of our rings combine, Captain Planet is gonna come out. Press one. When all of our Cavro, when we all put our sweaters on, Cavro is gonna emerge. That's my religion. When I get more followers and more faithful people who believe in God for real, I don't do Yu-Gi-Oh! But then the Cavro is gonna explode. But you gotta believe me. It's gonna explode. They gotta let us go. That's the religion I believe. Fuck it. If these niggas believe in Yu-Gi-Oh! And dolphins and mermaid and water spirit, come on, bro. I didn't even know y'all was doing this one. Y'all niggas talking about y'all demons and savages. I guess nigga, when we all have faith in God, nigga, he erupts. That's my comic book. Fuck that one. Fuck that one. My comic book is like this one. I don't want to go to a different planet, a different country, nothing. You feel me? I don't know what's up with y'all weird people on this internet. Turns out Black Lives Matter worship demons. Lucifer, her dumb ass picking clothes out of a tree, throwing it into the bottomless pit, walking around. Her Maury Povich watching that. You are not the father watching that. Is that a man or a woman watching that? With her big ass wide feet, chinny head done, slow, looking like a damn wrestler from WWE. People like, ooh, wow. You couldn't think of a better script than that one? Nigga on me, nigga. Give me the rope. Nigga, I was sprung down the building and ran down. Ah, you couldn't think of nothing. Black folk, your production sucks. You don't got the budget. Who put the motherfucking WWE character walking down here? 3 women, 3 sirens from hell. Every one of them got lineups. You trying to act like they all girly. Oh, hi. As soon as they get home, they brought that shit all be running there looking like Whoopi Goldberg. Judgment is at hand for you 3 witches, warlock. Judgment is at hand for you. 3 of them. Worshipping bullshit. Talking about they gonna break up the nucleus of the black family. That's me. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? They're not women, y'all. They just a beast. It's a beast system. It's 3 with a snake goes into 1. It's a snake with 3 heads. You see what I'm saying? You gotta get your shield. Come on with your shield. Keep your feelings at home. We got the shields of righteousness up. Ain't no, oh man, them is women. You're gonna turn into stone? That's one. Your dumb ass gonna be out there like, oh, they gonna strike. Hey, how are you? I'm a woman. Use the sword. Get back. Defund baby mamas. Get back. Tiger uppercut. No more dyke worship. Get back, Egyptian goddess. Watch out, watch out. Give me the women. Back. Watch out, young pharaoh. There is no defense of Uranism. Bam. Watch out. No defense of my community. No defense. You feel me? No $300 books. Fuck your Egyptian watches. You don't buy Rolexes from Instagram. Little man. Come here, woman. Nigga, we over here on some superhero shit. Come here, woman. Don't go save him. He's a man now, remember? Send her back that way. Look at them niggas over there. They strong and tough and got lineups and shit. That's real nigga. That's a chomp. You feel me? No Egyptian watches. None. Fuck that. No sun worship. No TikTok. No time, nigga. None of that. You feel me? They acquire knowledge. I'm retarded as hell, huh? Y'all like my church. Niggas got his quarantine church. You feel me? They just seized over 4.2 million fake Rolexes right now. Pharaoh, hey, how y'all rocking? Pharaoh up there, how we rock at? See? Blasphemy. Blasphemy. That's how you rocking. We don't worship them. Y'all was talking about Anut and how Moses took the story from this Egyptian, this one, and how Moses and this one and really mean Patut of the 3rd dynasty. Remember all that shit? Where is Patut in there right now? Y'all was talking all that shit in Pan-Am. Where is your gods right now? Black people up here feeling bad for a woman, a judge who with Planned Parenthood done assassinated millions of babies. Y'all up, oh, Donald Trump gonna get a, oh, he gonna win. Oh, there's more investigation. Black people, y'all need to just sit down and drink some milk. Let me handle it. They gods destroyed. You see, Pharaoh left their gods. He don't believe in that stuff no more. He believe in Lord Shiva and Lord Krishna. None of them believe in that stuff. They all believe in Lord Krishna. That's why Egyptian fraternities are through Greek fraternities. You gotta be Greek fraternity to even talk about Africa, and Africa was supposed to be first. You got big lemon milk dud head ass Jabari over there talking about how you Egyptian, but he a Greek fraternity. He talking about the Egyptian is the oldest, and he the all-knowing. That's why his head is so big. But then he in a Greek fraternity. Why you not in the African fraternity? Press 1. This just drip me the fuck out. This the shit I don't get. This big head ass over there. Why you not in the African fraternity? Why are you in a Greek fraternity? Because the Greeks didn't do nothing but get all their information from who? Y'all said the African. If the Africa is God and all you niggas is God, then why y'all in Greek fraternity? Do you know what a Greek fraternity is? You know what you gotta do? Sacrifice. You gotta do wild things. That's what Greece is about. That's what all of these nations is about. Where everybody wanna run and hide to Greece and look at Greece and put niggas in Greece too. That's another reason to get you there. They're Hellenists. So yeah, there it is right there, Derek. Do we got room? Do we got time to talk about Hellenistic agendas? See? The sun worshippers. Huh? What they gotta take part in to be a part of this stuff? The orchestration of power. Listen, family. This is deep, you know. So, you know, a lot of people don't even know who they work for. I do, because I can see them. I know who they work for. They don't even know. They be out here arguing and shit like, oh, this one and that one and this one and that one. That's what the devil wants them to do. Get out here and create counter arguments and argue and practice on each other. Fuck all that. And go through years of that one. Some things don't take an argument. Some things don't take an argument. You know, all this shit about Puffy and them, we being said all this. We don't even gotta focus on that. I just named my title that because it's a trip. How this shit came right around full circle in the same year. All this was gonna go down. So yeah. If you got something to say about Black Lives Matter, feel free. Call in. (424-209-9506). Yeah. Just what it is, man. Shorty T say, yeah, it's deep. It's very deep. Double Up say like they pledging in college. Yeah. They be pledging to this stuff in universities. That's why, little do people know, that's why all of that stuff is fair. It don't matter how many dollars they pump in to anything. All of it is system failure. All of it is system failure. What you witnessing here is just system failure. That's all you witness. That's it. Everybody got an excuse on why this is happening. Everybody got it. Oh, because there's one. System failure. It's shut. Everything is stopped. Everything is stopped. That's what you do know. Everything is stopped. And it's been stopped this whole time. It's been stopped this whole time. Somebody call 424-209-9506. No, I be entertaining. That's what it is, but I'm gonna be real. Chris Rock just said, what Charlotte made on the Breakfast Club, he said people's houses was made out of straw and they trying to sell all their possessions right now. Told you. I know. Charlamagne was like, damn. He said people that's been up on this show like they was big bosses. People that's been up here. It's gonna continue to fall. It's gonna continue to, all of it is gonna fall. It's gonna continue to fall. Ain't no get back. It's been, you know what it's been? They trying to get you to hope there's some get back. And you at a point, ain't no get back. 908. You on the air, what up? You at a point, ain't no get back. 908.
What's going on, Kev? How are you, bro?
Great. What's your name? Where you calling from?
My name is Josh. I'm calling from DC.
Go ahead, brother.
I just want to tap in on this Black Lives Matter subject real quick. Now, you know, they are the actual founders have admitted that they're Marxists pretty much.
Of course.
But the thing with Karl Marx and them is they go back to the Catholic Church over in Germany, or where basically which was the Holy Roman Empire.
Of course.
So Karl Marx and his
that's what I've been telling people this whole time, who the beast is, and BLM is Mystery Babylon. So they're authorized through what? Say it again.
They authorized pretty much through the Catholic Church and the Vatican.
So Kev, roll. I told you we coming. We doing things on this internet that it in real life, and on this internet that's y'all ain't never seen. Go ahead, little man. Go ahead, King.
Yeah, bro, you've been tapping into all the seeing past the smoke screens that they throw up. So these people, they've manufactured ideologies for people to believe in, and they use those ideologies to control different sectors of nations or factions of nations or entire societies. So Marxism is part of this sort of chaos magic that they use to take nations down or to take down portions of nations.
Go ahead.
So right now what we're seeing is somebody is using that dark magic to try to transform America. I would say destroy, but it's more of they seem to be trying to more transform it and using this sort of Shiva worship, because Shiva is the destructive and transformative property of the universe that they view as God. So manufacturing these ideologies, they're coming over, and what they're also doing is using terrorism of black bodies and fear as part of their magic. That's why we're seeing all of these police shootings and all of this stuff. And you're also watching it on shows like Lovecraft Country. They're telling you about the dark magic that they're using, how they're trying to control black bodies toward their agenda. And so here's the other thing about the Vatican.
Have been controlling black bodies. Let's go.
Yeah, and here's the other thing about it. Everybody thinks that they're just priests that study theology. That's the outer theology for controlling people. The Vatican is groups of scientists. There are priests that are part of different orders. Some of them not military orders, just priestly orders. Some of them monastic orders, and they study science. These men are mathematicians, chemists, astrophysicists. And these were also the men who were doing the navigation, who we taught to be the navigators for the ships that they ended up using to take over the trade networks that we set up. But the Vatican is not just a bunch of priests sitting around there. They are scientists and men who study the true occultism, and they study in the nature of the universe.
That's right.
Is what they're doing. And what they did with the black folks that we watching them lord over, they gave them fake, regurgitated, bastardized versions of our science. So they believe that throwing up mudras and all that stuff gives them power. But really, it's the institution behind them is attaching this imagery to them and making them think that they have power by throwing up images and by putting this stuff in videos with them and giving them fame and fortune. But behind them, these people are using science. They own the propaganda machines. They're using the electromagnetic nature of the universe, which is the flashing lights on TV, the wires, all of this stuff to send out messages and control folks. And that's why it's called...
Did you see... That's why it's called what?
That's why Hollywood is based in Los Angeles, because Los Angeles is the city of angels, but an angel, Angelion, is a messenger. So they take the messengers and the stars, and they're using them to send out messages to the people via their high science, which is television, radio waves, the waves in the air of the universe, the electromagnetic nature of the universe. And I'm going to shut up right there.
You don't have to.
Oh, okay. Well, let me tap in some more real quick.
Tap in.
So, the seat of their empire is Rockefeller in America is in New York City that they call the Empire State is Rockefeller Center and St. Patrick's Cathedral that you're going to see located pretty much on that complex. Rockefeller Center has Radio City Music Hall there, but all of that Rockefeller Center complex is radio. The World War One.
So wait a minute.
When they found it,
you cut out for a quick second. You said all of that there is what?
I said all of Rockefeller Center is practically Radio City.
Okay.
Because when you go back after World War One, they set up all of the radio stations and radio corporations right around Rockefeller Center. If you go to that complex, 'cause I worked in New York for 8 years and I grew up in Jersey City, New Jersey, so I spent a lot of time in New York. They have CBS on that complex ground. NBC is on that complex ground. Fox News is on that complex ground on Fifth Avenue, right across the street. Okay, all of those things started out as the radio.
All of these
radio
corporations are in those areas pretending to be of different networks, but all receiving the same radio transmissions from the same location.
Pretty much, and all of those places started out as radio broadcast corporations.
That's right.
And they morphed into record labels.
That's right.
Or they have subsidiaries that became record labels. And now I'm going to tap into the human trafficking part, because when after World War One, they set up the OSS and the CIA all had headquarters at Rockefeller Center. And they were using something at Rockefeller Center. Okay, they all had headquarters there at Rockefeller Center. And they were using this Marconi. Yeah, that's right in New York City, in the heart of New York, right between the 50s, between 5th and 6th Avenue. And that's where all the wealthy shit is. Like, oh, I'm sorry, pardon my lingo. That's where all the wealthy stuff is. I'm talking, you walk down those blocks, Harry Winston and Trump Tower, and all of the banks, Chase and Citibank, all around that little circle, all of the insurance companies, everything is all in these two big areas, Rockefeller Center and Grand Central Plaza. But back to Rockefeller Center, they set up all of the radio stations from right around there. And they later morphed those radio stations into television corporations. And they also morphed them into record labels. And here's the other thing. So then with the record labels, these folks are laundering money to finance wars, low-key. Because the mafia and the OSS and the CIA all set up shop at Rockefeller Center. And they launder money and through the banking industry, everything. So you're going to notice that at Rockefeller Center, you're going to have the British Empire building and you're going to have the French house or the French mansion right there. Because those are the two places that are operating out of there. It's going to be Paris and the city of London, which is based in Britain. But the city of London is an old Roman city. It used to be a walled city that now features, they tore the wall down, but it's now called the Square Mile. And all of the banks, including the Bank of England, are there.
Italy is another place they have these huge towers. Could be radio towers. So this can be international networking of government being operated outside of government in itself, which is coming to find out, which is going to be true anyway. This whole system, which you probably be saying, can be ran off of huge telecommunication bases that's located in different countries, with everything being a show on the surface. My question is, why did you say Los Angeles was the city of angels? Let's talk spiritual. Go ahead.
Okay, well, they named Los Angeles the city of angels because the word angelion means a messenger. And it's associated, typically when they do messengers, it's always birds. And birds have, because the bird wings, like they use a dove, and the Roman big symbol is they use an eagle.
So who used a dove?
The Catholic Church, they're big on symbolism. Actually, it's come from old school Buddhist symbolism, because the Buddha.
But go ahead, right, don't even go there. Forget
dove,
them.
The doves and birds are symbols of messengers, people or things that deliver a message. Like when Noah was on the ship, he used the bird, the dove, and sent it off, and it came back with the branch that told him that there was land. The bird is a messenger symbol. Angelion is a messenger. So the city of angels is these people come there.
But talking seriously, what they might believe, could they know that the angel or fallen angels or the messengers, true messenger, might come from Los Angeles? You ever thought about this stuff?
Oh yes, and yeah, well,
Because
I read something on.
if the Star of Bethlehem would be what they consider, and you brought up Los Angeles and stuff like that, is here or something like that, then that'll be. They must know something we don't know. We got to think like them. What would they know? What would they be trying to see and copy and deter away, or create false messiahs? We got to think like them.
Ooh,
So,
think about what you just said. You said create false messiahs, and
That's
a
right.
messiah is an anointed king.
That's right.
And I want you to look at in the Arabic, the play on the word for king and angel are Malachi, Maliki, ML, and it'll be MLK or MLCH. Malachi, Maliki.
So
King
the
and
title
angel are plays on the
Malachi would
same
say
word.
wait on the angel. If it was wait on Malachi or your, oh my goodness, go ahead, King. Go, just keep going.
Right. So they're using. See, they operate on different. They know a bunch of different languages. Like they know the Arabic, they know the Latin, they know the Greek, and they know so-called what they think is Hebrew. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, and Malachi and Maliki are a play on the word king and angel because kings and angels go together. Like the king would come and be practically either a prophet or the champion of a prophet, and he would lay down the law in places.
That's
so,
why Tupac.
What they're doing in Los Angeles is having king making.
So they're having
Yes,
what?
sir.
They say what? What'd you say?
I said, and then the people, so the establishment that's running Hollywood and Los Angeles, they are the king makers.
They are the
and
king
they
makers.
turn people into angels and stars and kings.
So
who deliver messages
makes
to them.
sense. Tupac came
And
to
lay
LA
down the law
and
for
became,
them.
and
Tupac,
became the thug angel.
Nipsey,
Nipsey. Here we go. Oh, got you.
the Christopher, Biggie,
Got you.
and they all wear the Jesus chains and all of this stuff.
Got you.
Yeah. So yeah, I just wanted to tap in on that. I don't want to go too far.
Why not?
Oh, shit, I don't know. Hell, I don't know if you got any questions or anything or any other direction you'd like me to take it into.
No direction is all. We turning off the direction. Go ahead, bro. We was talking about telecommunicate. Now we don't jump there and how they would know prophecy before at the time. Like they're trying to simulate prophecy at the same time prophecy is going on, deterring the masses through media in which they control as well, because they said the devil control the air waves.
Yes, sir.
So we're talking the devil always want to substitute this for that. He always, if something natural is going on, he want to pretend like he's in control of it and say, look, this is how it look. Some aliens finna come down, or this is how it look. Let's put one of ours together and throw the people off. That's what they be doing, creating gods and creating angels, little small antichrists that they send out there to produce, and that's why they do these spells on this music and all this good stuff. Go ahead. Counterfeit.
Yep, and they usually have them come bearing Egyptian symbols to try to trick us into thinking that they're really down with us. So I'm always weird when people pop up with the Egyptian symbols and talking all that stuff, because they be like, But yeah, it's all too interesting. So the reason why, so we're gonna go back to Rockefeller Center, right? And these groups of Rockefeller Center is run by the groups of knights. So remember I told you St. Patrick's Cathedral is right there. Like a cathedral is a throne seat, and at that throne seat they have a cardinal. Okay, and the cardinal reports back to the cardinal was part of the Holy See, and they help elect the Pope, who runs pretty much the Vatican. And when you touched on them, what do they know about the stars and all of this stuff? Remember, I told you they're scientists. They have people studying astronomy so heavy for some reason. I'm trying to figure out exactly what they know about what's going on up there, because somehow they believe in this as above, so below thing, but they've taken it a bit too literal and too far, it seems. So when you come down to DC, if you ever seen DC surveyed from above, you're gonna notice things like they got the owl etched out pretty much in the surveying of the land. They got a gigantic 5-pointed stars. Then they got the Pentagon not too far down the road. They got all of these squares and these circles. And then you're going to go back to New York and you're going to see all of the Columbus Circle and Washington Square Park. And then they got there's like a hidden Masonic lodge with a big statue of George Washington in it. And also in New York, they have Washington's Triumphal Arch. So this is all tied into Rome because only Roman generals get triumphal arcs. So they got a triumphal arch with a huge eagle on it at Washington Square Park. Okay, all of these men, and they call Washington D.C. the District of Columbia, and everything is. And actually, the body of this America is actually Columbia, and that is the goddess that they believe in.
That's
and it's
right.
like a
it goes back
form
to
of Isis.
That goes back to you know what. The
Exactly.
Mystery Babylon all over again. This is all the same stuff, but connecting that to Black Lives Matter and the Pope and all of that stuff. This is what I was saying the other day, a few shows back, and Baal, Lucifer, and and Moloch, the gods of BLM. I just did a show on it, and look, it goes right back to Mystery Babylon and what people call the seat. Where the Papa said.
Yes, sir. And I actually finished watching that episode last night because I ran into your show just randomly like last week, and I've been watching ever since. And I was like, I got to make sure I keep up because this brother on the right wavelength, and he's catching all the nonsense that's going on. So I seen somebody in the chat ask, why there's the mafia in every movie, right? The Catholic priests are the Vatican Mafia. Sicily was its own place separate from Italy. Okay, Sicily is an island, and the Sicilians controlled part of southern Italy at one point. And then the Holy Roman Empire had, who the Gothic folks, they had northern Italy. That's where like the Vatican and the Lombards, Genoa, Venetia, all of those places were. So the Sicilians are their own mafia, and they operate in conjunction with the Vatican Mafia.
That's right.
Okay, and they put it in movies because Rome isn't just one big thing. Rome is different factions of families and groups that are involved with each other. They have business dealings with each other. Sometimes they fight with each other. Most of our world wars are really just them fighting amongst each other. Even the founding of America is them tricking everybody into fighting and then them signing treaties amongst themselves.
Right. This is what I was talking about. Ideological subversions and different things like that comes from internationalists who pretend to fight these wars and then make peace with one another, and that is their war strategy. So we're that is the war strategy, get in there and fight amongst each other and then make a peace, and you got some kind of way that's progressive within their agenda. But this telecommunications things that you just brought up, and radio waves, and how the radio became and the control of it, and them creating false prophets, whether people want to admit it or not, are, let's say, distractions from because they know prophecy. A lot of these Jewish people know, these Jewish scholars, and like you said, these scientists, they know prophecy. So that's what they waiting on, and we'll see what happens. Thank you for the call, brother.
I appreciate you, brother. You have a good one. Be safe.
My man. Coffee and Kush TV, you on the air. What's up? 310, you on the air. What's up? Let's see what's good. I feel good this morning. Four 249-9506. It's 424-209-9506. Kevo University. Talk about it. Talk about it. Fuck all that. Fuck all that guessing shit. Fuck them emojis. Fuck them emojis. Call again and talk about it. Ain't no like you really thinking about. Call in and think about it. Ain't none of that. Nope. Everybody can't go. Everybody can't go. Coffee and Kush TV, you on the air. What up?
Compton Cuz.
What's up, guy?
How you doing, sir?
What's up, Big John?
I just got cut off. I was just trying to give you inside information. I have sent you a thing on the rock, what it stands for, and all the companies. If you go to your message, you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. Just bagging up a fellow student, PR, cuz he was on to something. And when I did start looking up, it got a lot of things in there like Republic of China, registry of companies, even talking about what the young man was just talking about that just got off the phone. It's a lot of things that represent communication, everything. It represents all of that stuff. If you look at, if you go to it, and then what I was saying is I don't know which one it is. I thought of a couple of them, but when you think about it, it could be all of them. What if, like you always said, my Professor Gill's voice, right here, what if all of these represent that whole rock thing being, the registry of companies, because that's the one on the top. And then if you go down, there's some stuff related to Rome and everything. And so I don't know which one it is, but if you check it out, you might can decipher which one it is. But it's bagging up our fellow student PR Cuz. I love Cuz. I just want to make sure he on point. But we falling into what he talking about in a sense, because when that young man just came on, he was right on point with all of that stuff. I'm like, wow, this is amazing.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So that was pretty much it. And to the class, just continue opening up your Bible, you know what I'm saying, and getting in that word, because it's gonna reveal itself to you if you're serious about it and you take it to heart. Write it on the tablets of your heart.
This is big. This is the I'm gonna check this out. I'm gonna research this. That's important.
You see it? You see it? It's a lot of them, ain't it?
Yeah, this is when they say it's the rock, it's the
rock, like the rock of the nation, the rock like the rock foundation of the nation, like God,
Yeah, this is the machine here.
This is the machine. You get it now, huh?
Yes, this is the machine.
See? All of them right there is all a part of it.
So,
and it's true.
Jay-Z and them represent the beat system. This is the beat system here. And all
this is the beat system. There it is. There it is.
So we're going to, it's right here too. So we'll talk about it.
Okay, for sure. One love.
My man, thank you very much.
All right, peace.
My man, isn't that something? Excuse me. Incredible. So it is the rock. Might be. Check it out. 424-209-9506. 424-209-9506. Hold up. Oh man. That's fucking crazy. I'm about to check this out right now. If y'all done for the day, it is what it is. But now I'm going into hyper mode now, because this may be huge into what people are saying. I'm finna get my that was important. That was deep knowledge. What is go like, go like, go like? That ain't nothing. That ain't your job right there. Y'all job is to call in, cuz I'm putting y'all on timeout. Putting y'all on timeout. Y'all supposed to be on the show. I'm putting y'all on timeout. Get all that. Call in, call in, call in. Yeah, bro. Get all that like button. They gonna like if they want to. Let me worry about that. Call in and become part of the show. It's a lot of devil worshippers out here. It's a lot of Satan worshippers. I'm not finna give these people this stuff. Hell no. I'm not finna give them this. This is too important for me. That's why I say I can talk in the background about this stuff. Because all my enemies be watching, stealing information. I'm not finna keep throwing my work up. People just be sitting around waiting. Just sitting around waiting. Put that in a vote. Leave that right here. Get all this dumb shit over here. You feel me? Yeah, we don't do slogans over here neither, James. You gotta be we gonna forget the slogans. Forget the slogans. Call in and prove it. This ain't elementary. I don't need no slogans. I'm against a beast. I don't need no motherfucking slogans. I don't need none of that. Call in, that's what I need. Call in. I need to know that you understand what we saying up here on this show. That's it. Don't even hit the like button. I don't give a damn. Damn that like button. Damn a moderator. Damn it all. If you don't want to listen, that's on you. I got Streamlabs. Everybody got to support. Call in, hit that like button. I don't even know why it's so hard for people to have this make sense in a real way. I can get up here and talk for 4 hours and get 2 calls. Nah, G. Niggas ain't finna just be watching me. They go do something else, G. Most blackballed individual on this internet, and I can't get a call in. Fuck them likes and dislikes. Fuck all that. This shit ain't even that stressful for me. It ain't even that stressful for me. And it's just not. I'll explain this shit. It's not even that stressful. I try to plan this shit, try to do a show. Damn that. I mean, what you talking about? What you talking about? You see what I'm on. You see what I'm on. What you talking about? We out here proving Black Lives Matters is damn mystery Babylon and shit. That's a lot. This should take a lot, G. A lot. I'm not over exalting myself no more. At all. And I don't fall for, hey, Kev, what's up? I told motherfuckers, do not call me on my off time. Don't text me, none of that. You're either in a study group or you're not. You feel me? So, and we done broke down this Wayfair shit. All this shit that's been going on, the evils of this earth. Ideological subversions, the mass all the way through. And shit, on some real, I'm gonna start producing videos. Producing my videos, just do videos. Fuck a number one, fuck all that. It don't work, that shit don't mean nothing if you're not calling in. What is you pressing one for? That shit don't mean nothing to me. You don't call in with you pressing 1. Because this is a university where you present your work. I know this stuff. I know this stuff. And I'm not going further than this. I'm not going further than that. I ain't going further than that. You know, I got too much going on and shit. Care Pro. For the same folk to be sitting up in my chat room talking about Care Pro and you ain't talking about nothing. I want to talk about nothing, G. You talk about shit. Care Pro. Ain't no Mike nothing. Coffee and Kush TV. Come back tomorrow. You on the air. What's up?
Yeah, bro. This Chicago Cuz Reality Check TV.
What's up, Reality?
Okay, I have a scripture that's lining up with what you're saying, dealing with the rock. Okay, it's in the book of Matthew in the Gospels, and we're gonna go to the 16th chapter, to the 13th verse. And let me just give you a little background. It's dealing with the rock. And everybody remembers when Jesus said, upon this rock I build my church.
That's right.
Just to bring, a remembrance. So I'm just going to read it in context so we can get the full understanding of why Jesus said that. Okay. Verse 13, it says, when Jesus came into the coast of Caesarea of Philippi, he asked his disciples, saying, who do men say that the Son of Man is? And they said, say that they are John the Baptist. Some say Elijah. Some say Jeremiah or one of the prophets. He said unto them, but whom say ye that I am? And Simon Peter answered and said, thou art the Christ, Son of the living God. And Jesus answered and said unto him, listen to this, blessed art thou, son Simon Bar-Jonah, for flesh and blood have not revealed it unto thee, but my Father which is in heaven. And I say also unto thee that thou art Peter, and upon this rock I will build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it. Now, what Jesus is saying in that text, in the context of the rock,
and that text message, I'm just playing, man. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. I said, but Jesus was saying in that text message, go ahead, man. Just funny. Go ahead, man.
I said in that text.
No, that was my dumb ass who said it. I was my straight to text message.
No, it's all good. But what he was saying is in verse 16, and Simon Peter answered and said, thou art the Christ, the Son of the living God. That's the rock.
That is the rock. Yeah.
That's the rock. And Simon Peter answered and said, thou art the Christ.
That's the
real Son of the
rock.
living God.
That's the real rock, not the fake rock with the corporations who've been running the world. The real rock is the Son of Man, who's going to return and save his people. That's what's important.
For sure.
So we can, we can fall down different avenues of the beast system, the rock, all of the corporate registry of corporations that's around the world. But the rock is what's really important, and it's always a substitute in this world to kind of get the people off track from what's really going on, what God is saying. I love every bit of it.
Yes, sir. So I'm gonna go back to class.
What made you think
just wanted to bring that scripture to you.
What made you think of that? Oh, you already knew that.
I'm in the word, brother. I'm in the word. Like I said before, I'm not no troll. I know I be throwing my acronyms out, acronyms out there and everything. I don't want to get on your nerve, but if you look at the acronym, it really means it has a good meaning in it.
No, I know. That's why I said I had to slow you down, because I be just making sense of the first acronym, and then you go off into some other. I'm like, hold the fuck up. I just understood this one. That's what I meant by that the other day. I was like, I'm
hey, you're the professor. I'm gonna slow down. I'm gonna throw one out every now and then. That way, okay. But let me say this, Professor. I'm a trumpet player, and I've been teaching myself how to play the trumpet for the last 2 years. And I know this is off topic, but it's still on topic from yesterday's class. And I've been learning the music theory, and your sweater says 5/4, right? There's a 5/4 time signature, like 4/4.
There's a 5/4, a different frequency.
There's a 5/4. Yes, sir.
Talk about it.
So your 5/4 is 4 beats and 1 beat. So your 4/4 is actually 4 beats. It starts on the 1. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. That's the 4/4 sequence. But with 5/4, you will have four notes to equal a quarter note. It's really hard to explain because I'm just learning this myself.
You absolutely.
It's a timeline.
Go ahead.
Music is a timeline.
That's why he said
and
success is a C note. Oh my God!
Yes. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come in time.
Oh my God, that's bars! Fucking Nip the Great. Fucking bars. Go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Oh my goodness.
So when you got with this, when you start putting Dizzy on there, I already was doing my research on him. He's a part of the Baha'i faith, you know, but that's neither here nor there. But he's a master at the craft of the trumpet, and I remember him as a kid watching the Jackson 5, and I seen his horn bent up, not like everybody else's. But his was distinct with the big puffy cheeks. And from that point, I wanted to play the trumpet, but I never pursued it. So 2 years ago, I dedicated myself. Miles Davis gave me the inspiration to do it. I was looking at a documentary on him, and he just said, "Be free, man. Anybody that want to be a musician, just pick up your instrument and be free." When he said that, that freed me of my fear of trying something different.
Just let it come to you, huh?
Yes, sir. And now it's been 2 years. My anniversary is September 26th. And that's around the time you started talking about the trumpet. I was like losing my mind. I'm like, whoa.
Really?
If you remember in the chat, I typed that in. You said, we're not talking about that right now. And I bagged off of it, left it alone.
Really?
But I was shocked that you was dealing with the trumpet. I'm like, I'm playing the trumpet now. Wow. And I'm pretty good.
You just messed me up with that C note, man.
Yes, sir.
That just made it make more sense of what he was saying. That's the success right there. That just messed me up right there.
C separates the whole piano. You got 88 keys, and you got C1, C2, C3, C4, C6, C7, all the way to C8, all the way up. You got 88 keys. You got A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Those are your notes. But then you got sharps and flats. But that's gonna lose the class. But I wanted us to get back on topic with the rock, because the rock is using the music to woo and distract and disturb the minds of the youth. So we still on point. We still on topic. So the rock is turning people away from the true rock, which is Christ, which is why he came out with 444 and Do What Thy Will, and she's coming out looking like Kali.
So
yeah, we just appreciate you, man.
It was
we
all
appreciate
a distraction.
You, man.
All of this was a distraction from
all
the
the
true
time.
king and the true rock and the true what was going on.
Come on.
Oh my goodness.
Sound the trumpet, Doc. Sound the trumpet.
I cannot believe what you saying here, bro.
Come on. And they throwing up the triangle saying it's the rock. So the triangle is the pyramid, right?
Yes.
In the Kabbalah, the tree of life is a series of 3 pyramids with the points on it. The
That's
Tamu,
right. That's right.
all of that. I'm kind of rusty on all that type of stuff because I was dealing with a marriage and I was still trying to study and she was always coming at me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, trust me.
I appreciate you.
I know it.
You back on track, bro. You put me back on track, and you got other brothers that's out here like me, just like you, and like you said, we need to create chapters and spread this word and bring people to the real rock for real.
That's real, bro, and that's what's going on.
Real talk.
And man, you just encourage me right now. I know these are beautiful days, and that's why I stay on, because I know it's people like you and others like that in the world that really got something to say, and that's who I want to lend these airwaves to. That this is real. This ain't, I
this ain't no play thing.
This ain't no play. This is real. And glory to God, man. Thank you very much for the call.
Yes, sir. I'm out of here, church.
Yes, sir. Lord, that feels good. That feels good, family. That feels real good. Talk to me. 424-209-95. Louisiana, stand up. What's up? Louisiana, are you in the building? What's up? What's up, man? You got a lot of disturbance in the back. You got to call back. I can't hear. That was too loud. Coffee and Kush TV 443. You on the air? What up? Go ahead. But it's, yeah. Right. Right, but actually, if it's a stolen legacy, then he's not the king of nothing, and we got a problem. I mean, that's why Cameron said, you talking about you an 80s baby. You was born in 1976. There's something like that, but that's true, because they all know it's going to be an 80s baby that's going to come out and do this. They all know this. This is what they hold secrecy for. This is why what the power is about. Go ahead, sister. That's right. Thank you so much, sister. Thank you so much, Queen. Yes, ma'am. Coffee and Kush TV. 424-209-9506. Y'all got the airwaves. Y'all got to call in. I'm not doing it every day. Y'all call in. I'm not playing with y'all. Yeah, bro. 504, if you out there, feel free. I hope you got your Bluetooth in right. Coffee and Kush, you on the air. What up? 732.
Yep. Kev, you can hear me?
Yes, sir.
Oh, damn, it sounds terrible. How do I sound? I sound all right?
You sound perfect. What's up?
All right, cool. Hey, it's Justin from New Jersey. I just want to piggyback on what the previous caller just said about it. Well, basically what you said about it being a distraction. And what I thought of, the whole P. Diddy thing, The Rock, Black Lives Matter, all of it being distraction. And what I thought back to was the old video you did with the ideological subversion. So I went real quick and I replayed that clip. You know which one I'm talking about. And I went. Remember, it was a 4-step process, right? Remember, they said demoralize, destabilize, crisis, and normalization, right?
Yes.
So, correct, right? Remember that, right? We all, everyone who was in class that day,
It was
right?
a
We all remember
4-step
that?
process. Yes, sir.
Right. Okay. Now, if you remember, I wrote it down, so I'm gonna go through it. Demoralize, which was the first step. There were, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There were 6 steps in demoralize. Now, do you remember what was the first step? What was the first step? Do you remember? I don't know if you remember. Remember when he wrote RESLPLL? I don't know. Do you remember? You know what the R was? It was religion. Remember that? That was the first.
That was you talking about the dude who was exposing it on that one thing we was watching, right?
Yeah, the Russian guy, the KJB guy.
Yeah,
remember he was talking about the martial law?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So the first step in the subversion process was demoralize. And one of the key aspects of the first step, which was demoralization, was religion. And when he talked about religion, he said destroy it, ridicule it, replace it with various sex cults and anything that will slowly erode what that group of people believe in.
That's right.
And that's what all this is. Like the other caller you just called in talking about The Rock and all that. That's all it is.
That's all it is.
Same thing. That's all it is.
And I said this months ago. And here's somebody paying attention. This is why I tell people, don't get overwhelmed with the information because we've already beat the system. We're ahead of time. I did this already. I told the people all this, and you just verifying when you calling in. We talked about this months ago. You just was having to be paying attention.
Yeah, like I told you, Kev, this is too easy. Like you don't even have to do. You don't even. You could end the show today and never come on air, and we could just watch replays.
I told them.
Other videos.
I told them. They better catch up, man. I don't know how long I'm gonna be on the air, bro, because what I'm doing is so powerful now that I'm realizing that I gotta structure this in real time. I don't have time to play, and I don't have time to just Kev, that's what's up. That's what's up. But there's work to do, and it involves people like yourself. Puerto Rican Cub, and various others, TK and who become personalities on the show to make this truth happen. But, you know, we in the building. Thank you for that, brother.
Yeah, then hold on. Yeah, before I go, real quick. With the Black Lives Matter guys getting arrested. And I went on Google. I mean, if you type in Black Lives Matter leader arrested, man, it comes up to I found at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys, including the guy who just got arrested like last week.
Yeah.
So all these dudes are getting arrested. Now, how does that tie into the ideological subversion step process? Now, remember, what was the last step in this subversion process? Normalization. Now, he said, the KJB guy, he said at this point, this is the reverse of the destabilization step. And he says at this point, sleepers, this is his exact translation, this is exactly what he said. He said the sleepers, activists, Black Lives Matter, right? Social workers, liberals, homosexuals, and Marxists are being eliminated, sometimes physically, because they have done their job already. They are no longer needed anymore. That's it.
I told you all this was a part of the same system. This is how the machine works, is to get us in position, and then they come in and crush, and then not only do they crush you, they crush the arguments in which they stole to draw the attention to that, like the George Floyd. There was really people going on. Now everybody better be looked at because of this ideological subversion as communists or something like this. And I was telling these people, this is what young Pharaoh and them, Sadie, Sidnatter, this is what they were promoting all these years, and all of a sudden they pro-black conservatives. I told them. Hassan Campbell, I told these niggas.
Yeah, no, you called it years ago. Like I said, man, you don't have to do another show if you don't want to. And everything you said will still be current and up to date. Like I say, we're already ahead of the game. I mean, anybody who listens to your show should be able to see this stuff coming from a mile away. You know, it's not hard, y'all. It's not hard. But that's all I really wanted to touch on.
Thank you, Chad.
Just going back to what we already covered, just to show that it's still, whatever we said a month ago, it's still current. And I mean, we already covered all this stuff. This is all basic. But yeah, that's it. So take care, Kev.
We'll get to him. Thank you, Chief. Excellent. 424-209-95. 06, call it in. Playing golf. I'm playing golf. Call it in 424-209-9506. Make your voices heard. Make sure you support the broadcast. Go to Cash App right now. Cash tag is GillzGang. Cash tag is GillzGang. And we in the building. I'm on the air. What's up? What's up? Let me see what y'all know today. Let me see what y'all into. That was a good shot right here, right here. I'm not doing no more distractions. I'm not doing it no more. You call in sleepy, I'ma hang up. You call in disoriented, I'ma hang up. You can't get your speech patterns correct, I'ma hang up from here on out. This is a university. If you can't be here, I got another page called Cavro Middle School that you can sign up for, where all this silly shit happen. Cavro. You gotta love this though. It's a beautiful knowledge coming through the airwaves all the time on this show. I gotta make sure y'all mentally there. I gotta make sure y'all mentally there. Four two four 504. You on the air? What up?
What's up, Kev? This is Big Roller.
What you do? You pulled over or something?
Yeah, I pulled over, man. You know, I be driving and shit. So let me pull over right quick.
What's up with you, chap?
Yeah, but I'm just calling, I started watching your shit, like back with Nipsey. And like, I see the growth process with you, because at first, like, I see you taking on a bigger role and you see it as a bigger thing. And I just want to give you your props for teaching and letting us, like, because a lot of the shit I didn't understand until I got to your channel and how you break the shit down.
Yeah, right.
And like the last couple of callers ago, he was talking about the all this shit is symbolism, like with the rock.
Yeah.
And now I'm peeping it out with DJ Khaled. I got the keys.
Yes.
And he was talking about the 88
Now,
keys.
do he got the keys? No, he do not.
Right.
He got the keys to the pits of hell, which is jail. He don't got the keys to heaven. He not the he not the Cavro. That's what he not. Go ahead.
Right. And it's like, seem like all the shit they putting out is the taunt. Like they think they winning right now and they doing this symbolism shit to taunt. I got the keys, it's the rock throwing up the diamond.
Yes, sir. You got it.
But in the long run, we got a big surprise for the ass. We gonna come out on top.
And now that time is slowing up for them, they barely got the keys to their mortgages. They don't moved out their mansions and moved to Airbnbs.
Yeah, but just to give my appreciation, bro, you breaking this shit down on a different level so niggas out here on the street can understand it.
Thank you, champ.
All right.
My man, Louisiana in the building. It's a beautiful day, y'all. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day when the brothers can get out here and talk like this. Oh, it's beautiful. Shout out Louisiana. Shout out Chicago. Shout out DC. Shout out Vegas. Shout out Los Angeles. Shout out New York, the Bronx, and all these other places. We're gonna get Juana head right, her mind right, cause she tripping, folks. She tripping. We're gonna bring Flatbush with us. 424-209-9506. Are we done for the day? Yes, Mayhem. You need to call into class. Stop encouraging people to come to class when you're not even over here. Who is you? What you talking about? She need to come to class. You need to stop making it seem like you in my class. You stop trying to be a part of class. Stop worrying about her and worry about yourself and call in. 424-209-9506. What she need to do. You don't know her. You worry about yourself. You've been in this class in and out. You ain't been no real student up in here. You probably was one of them ones back in the day with the fraud department making fun of you. Wasn't here. You wasn't here when we were shooting in the gym. So you just gotta sit back there. You wasn't here. Asshole of the week. Kev Gill. I'm glad I woke up early. I'm glad I woke up early, knocked this shit out early. That means I ain't got nothing to do all day long. I'm gonna go spend some time. I'm not wasting another inch. Tomorrow, everything changes, Gene. Everything changes. No, fuck tomorrow. On my next show, everything changes. Everything. 424-908. You're on the air. You on the air? What up?
Oh, I can't hear you.
Talk to me. You on the air? What's up?
No, I can hear you.
Talk to me. You on the air? What's up?
Okay, but I can't hear you, but I know you can hear me. On that end, real quick. This is DC calling back in real quick. The reason these rappers don't have no money is cause, remember, this is Rome, like we were talking about, and in Rome you had rich patrons who would pick up these artists or artisans and promote them. And just because you see the artists with all of these flashy things, that don't mean that they own any of it. And all of their net worths and all of that stuff you see in Forbes, which, you know, like the Forbes family, like Curry and them and the Boston Brahmins control, it's all fake. Them rappers don't have none of that stuff. The rich patrons of Rome pick these guys.
That's right.
And put money behind them and behind their art to make it popping and popular. Okay, and that's why, you see, the money ain't coming in no more, so the patrons not really backing them like that, so everybody's scrambling. That's why you see Rick Ross trying to pretend he correcting Tory Lanez, but he got big bottles of champagne in front of him advertising the liquor, and they all advertising this liquor so hard because their masters are like, well, y'all better do something.
Y'all better sell some product.
I'm gonna leave it at that.
Damn, thank you, champ. Y'all better do something. Y'all better sell some product. Yeah, bro. I realize a lot right now. I realized a whole bunch. Y'all better get y'all study game up. That's what y'all better do. Y'all better get y'all study game up. I'm realizing everybody not studying. Everybody's into emotionalism. Ain't nobody doing no homework. They just care. When you coming online to do this? I'm not your entertainment guru. You either gonna learn something or that we gonna dead this whole relationship. 973. What's your name and where you calling from?
Yes, ma'am. Calling from New York.
Shout out to you, sister. What's up?
Yeah, I'm excited about the show today. It really is. I think we've gotten to the point where we're looking at this systemically, which is what it is. And both from the, I called yesterday, from our day-to-day lives, those of us who don't have or haven't had spirituality as part of our day-to-day lives, at least myself, I'm now feeling that connection between that fight that you talked about early on. I've been with you since Kanika, that spiritual fight.
Got you.
And the role that we play in that fight. And we're seeing how some of the idols played their role and played it out, which is really, really interesting to me. I don't know what kind of world we envision, but the world that is in the book is here. You know.
That sounded good to my ears. I'm gonna tell you that. I don't know what world they was in, but this world that's in that book is here. It's his rhyme. It's the spirit of it is right here.
It is real, you know. God is real, and working, and I see that clearly. I felt it coming.
Yeah.
I was encouraged not to work in corporations. I worked in corporations because I wanted to know what was going on. And part of me felt like I could change it, but it was a moving train. It wasn't going to stop for anybody. You know, it wasn't going to change for anybody. And we figured that out now.
I'm glad we all figured it out at an appropriate time. You know, it was confusing for me. I thought this was just a YouTube page and we was exposing stuff, and it turned out to be greater than I ever anticipated. So now we're just gonna step it up over here and grow within what we've learned and continue to grow every day, especially with people and supporters like yourself.
Yeah, you have those keys. You've got us on the right track. You know, you've been looking at things. We talk about binary. You've been looking at the real binary.
The real binary. That's right.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Kevin.
Thank you, Queen. I'm trying to tell y'all, I'm about to get up out of here. You know, I'm finna watch The Matrix. I'm finna watch X-Men. You know, I'm spend a little bit more time to myself though, because I exerted a lot of energy online to prove a point, to prove a point, and they here, so we gonna work hard. Coffee and Kush TV. Hello? 203, you on the air? What up?
Hey, what's going on, Kev?
What's up,
Professor, man?
Chilling, man.
This Rado from CT in the chat.
What up, champ?
Not much, man. I'm just listening like I normally do in the back of the class, man. Figured I'd call in and just give a little 2 cents.
Go ahead.
A lot of this stuff that we're talking about, especially like I've been with you since like Nipsey and whatever, but I respect it because a lot of the stuff you just helping me understand more clear the things that I already was on track towards. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially with the whole PSYOP, the Vatican, how they control everything. So it's so many topics I don't really know where to start, but
you start wherever you like, man. It's all over the place.
With the well, let's start with the Vatican, right? So I was heavy into the birth certificate stuff, the sovereign citizen stuff like that. Like, let's say, like I stopped that like probably 3 years ago, but I was heavy into it for like almost a decade. And that Vatican stuff came up a lot. So I went through, when you just mentioned you ain't our entertainment guru, I went through a lot of gurus, man. And that's why I fuck with you, because I could discern who's really telling the truth. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's only been like 3 people that I can say I've seen on this YouTube shit overall in general about just general stuff, keeping it 1,000% like you do, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's why so many people resonate. But so I came across these guys that were on the postmaster stuff and like some stuff with the post office, and they were talking about, these 2 white guys, and they were talking about how they had mailed themselves to the Vatican. And I'm listening to the story, and he was talking about how they went there and they walked up, they got to the gate or whatever the hell, and it was like a military compound. Like it wasn't like you would think, like the young boy just said, it's not just churches. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is a whole military complex. So they get there, and I guess they were coming. They had some status. They did the sovereign stuff so well that they were saying they had some status where they can go and actually audit the fucking Vatican. This is in 2013. So basically, they got to the gate. The general that was there called down to the gate, don't let them in. Up here, he gets on the phone with the general. He's at the gate, the little booth, and he's like, "Why won't you let us in? You're violating our rights. Da da da. We got the right to come in here and do what we want." The guy said to him, "Do you know what to do when your rights have been violated?" All right. And that right there stuck with me. And the dude was like, basically, he had to hang up and walk away. And he was like, you know what I'm saying? If you know what to do, and they had to go back and do a process, and they were later on let in. But the key to that was, do you know what to do when your rights have been violated? Everybody out here, especially Black lives and people, quote unquote, people who don't understand the Walter Plecker, who call themselves Black, you know what I'm saying, think they have rights and think their rights are being violated. You know what I'm saying? They don't even understand the 14th Amendment Constitution stuff. So we got to start getting back to, and that's why I really love the fact that you brought up the birth certificate stuff the other day. We got to get back to understanding what to do for real when our rights have been violated. And that's why we ain't getting no recourse out here when, you know what I'm saying? And honestly, it's crazy because I've been on this, like I tell people around me, you know what I mean? I done lost a lot of friends. I like it. You wouldn't even understand the amount of clarity you've given me on life. Like I just turned 30 a couple years ago, and that was around the time Nip died. You helped me understand from the Jezebel theory, my BM, all these years I've been going through mad shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I tell a lot of people about this, and I'm kind of just on the point where I know I'm just trying to get more clarity for myself, so I don't even really discuss it like that no more. That's why I don't even call in like that. But because a lot of stuff you talk about, I be having a lot to say, but you know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, I just leave it for the class because you say a lot. But you know what I'm saying? It's we got to understand how and what to do when our rights have been violated, man. And people don't understand that. And even when we come out with these you're talking about what you're talking about, all this information, all these exposés and whatnot. And you know what I'm saying? It's almost like people still be confused, man. So I get your frustration when you be talking in the chat, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. But yeah, the Vatican is heavy in control of all this stuff.
I got to a point where I can't. Oh my goodness, I can't do it anymore. Like, is you're gonna get the boot or something? Because my brain is at a point where I don't have time for people piggybacking off of other people. Come with your knowledge or don't come at all. Don't front. Don't do none of that shit because in war mode. Once I go here, it's like, you know.
Yo, real talk, man. It's like, yo, man. And since all this is happening, man, like everything is more beautiful now. Even the scenery. When I be riding around, I do a lot of driving on the highway and shit with work and stuff. And everything is just much more. People don't even understand what the time we in right now, man. I've really been waiting on this since like 2012.
Man, I've been waiting on this a long time, my man. You're right, very long time.
No doubt. But going back to the Vatican really quick with the mafia, right? So I watch a lot of Godfather. Like I studied the criminality a lot. Like, you know what I'm saying? And one thing that stood out to me back way years ago when I watched this, when he went and he sat down with the Pope. He was sitting with a Pope or something. And what he did was he basically gave the dude like $200-300 million. He invested in the church. You know what I'm saying? And that, to me, listening to what you've been saying, it's like they bought in. You know, if the young dude earlier, he was saying that the Vatican was running North Italy and da-da-da. So it seems to me like the mafia basically bought in to the Vatican as in like on some partnership type of deal, right?
Yeah.
So if you understand what religion really is and how you could use it to avoid, quote unquote, the law, a lot of these people is setting up religious organizations so that they can be, quote unquote, untouchable. You know what I'm saying? And it's as simple as setting up what they call a 508c corporation. People get 501c3s and nonprofits and stuff. There's something called a 508, and that's a religious organization. And basically, and it says it in the IRS section of the 508 that basically they don't have to report anything to the IRS, and because they're a religious organization, they're above the law. You know what I'm saying? That's why these people like Jay-Z. I heard you say that Beyonce got a religious organization the other day. You mentioned that and just talking, and it's like, oh shit, that makes mad sense. And you know what I'm saying? And if they at that level, they definitely are on some like the mafia. You know what I'm saying? They just invested. They probably invested a certain amount of bread. You know what I'm saying? Even though they are slaves to it. You know what I mean? But I don't know. You just clarified a lot to me. I can't necessarily articulate it, but I see exactly. I see the picture. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And that's what's important. As long as people can get get what I'm kind of saying, that's what I do this for. Thank you for that, brother.
No doubt, man. Yes, sir.
My man. Trafficking Kush TV. I'll holler at y'all later on, I guess, man. And .908, you're on the air.
What's going on, brethren? This is me again. I just wanted to piggyback off what that last caller said because he rang something in my brain, and the Diddy trafficking thing just jumped out at me again. Does anybody remember who Diddy's father was? His father, Melvin Combs, was actually like murdered in New York. He was pretending to be a cab driver, but that was his distribution network for moving dope, actually. So I want you to pay attention to this because his father was connected with something called the French Connection that was helping bring all this heroin in from over Turkey and Western Europe into America and distributing it via New York. His father was connected with Nicky Barnes and all them big time dudes from up in Harlem. And his father like had a limo and stuff, but driving the cab was his cover from distributing the dope. There's a book called Dope Inc. that I forget who wrote it, but in Dope Inc. This guy lays out the whole roadmap for how the city of London is using mafia and these distribution networks for moving dope and laundering money. And you're gonna ask, how did the city of London and Puffy tie back together? Well, because of the Epstein and all of the Maxwell stuff, the Epstein, the Maxwells, and the Bronfmans and the Rothschilds, right? But the Bronfmans are really big distributors of not just liquor, they also move other things and traffic and other things as well. And remember I mentioned how at Rockefeller Center, you have all of the record companies started out of the media companies. Well, NBC is there, and NBC is connected to NBC Universal, and Universal is connected with Universal Warner. So that's all the Bronfmans. Because if you know anything about Warner, the Warner Media was started by this group in Newark. It's a mafia group called the Kimmel Gang, Kimmel, the Kimmel Gang. And the Kimmel Gang has something called the Kenny Parking. They used to run these parking lots for laundering money. And they moved over into the media thing and morphed into Warner Media later. So you're going to see how the Bronfmans and Warner Media and Seagram's, one of the big liquor distributors, all tied into the music and attached to Rockefeller Center. And Puffy and these guys and music, they were helping them launder money because they help distribute the dope, and they do it through the trafficking networks of the touring equipment. They move the dope with like cocaine and heroin and weed with the touring equipment. See, so right now nobody touring like that. There ain't no going overseas. There ain't no private. Right, and ain't no private jets and none of that. So ain't no drug money moving like that. And it's a hell of a shortage on cocaine, big time. So ain't nobody drug money moving. That's really how they eat, is off them distributing the drug money and they pay their masters. Their masters are who really run things. It's the masters, then it's the mafia. And then below the mafia is the record labels and all these people you think are CEOs and all this stuff. And they were doing all, and then also not even just with moving it through the touring equipment, they laundered the money through the merch stuff and the concessions at the venues. And if you read that book, Dope Inc., he's going to lay it all out as to how this all got established well before rap. And then you're going to see how it merged into the rap. And back to the city of London, all you have to do is look at all the Ciroc stuff and look at Diageo PLC and where that's headquartered. And that's going to give you all the answers that you need.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Dope Inc. is the book, y'all. Check it out. And there's another book called The Vatican, Cocaine, and the Mafia that everybody should check out, too. Y'all have a good one. Be safe.
Thank you, my man. I love information that come across the pipeline. Cabral University students excelling all over the place. New students popping up all over the place with different knowledge and wisdom. Can't do nothing but respect it, and we got to pull it out of them because ain't nobody gonna talk. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing. Ain't nobody gonna tell y'all nothing. I'm trying my best to tell y'all as much as I can. And y'all don't even know the stuff that I did tell y'all, the stuff that y'all finding out, where it puts me mentally and what eyes get to looking over here. So I encourage, that's why I say, I'm so past the small stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because there's more at risk when you got information in your mind. You understand what I'm saying? So all that other shit is cool. Make sure the real people sign up to my Patreon. There is no more, I'm sorry people, but there is no more $1 at the Patreon. I did all I can do for free. Yeah. That's all I can got. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And plus now we got giveaways and stuff like that. And it's becoming more sick. It's just only right that I get fair compensation for the information that I put out there. That's not even fair, but $1. Come on, God. Coffee and Kush TV, 862. You on the air? What up?
How you doing, Cabral? This is Javaris Witherspoon. Excuse me.
What's up, Javaris?
From Orange, New Jersey.
What's up, champ?
All right. From the last caller, it just made me think. Recently, you remember Lil Wayne just got caught on a plane with a lot of drugs, and I think one of his artists went down for it.
Really?
Yep. It was I think it was a couple artists that got caught recently trafficking drugs.
Juice WRLD, all them dudes.
Exactly. And then the situation that I was talking about with Jay-Z, with the Rock situation, and then if you remember back in the olden times when they had the triangle, and they used to sit back and hit it and tell people it was called for chow.
I never knew that, brother.
Yeah, because like I said before, like I've actually talked to you on Instagram. I brought 2 sweaters.
Okay.
I'm the one that talked about Grandma Sugar Cookies.
Grandma Sugar Cookies. I have no idea. I'm trying.
No problem. But
Thank you.
No problem. But that's what I was trying to get at, because a lot of the things that are starting to format and starting to show is from everything that they was pretending to show you, as in their lifestyles. As in Jay-Z, he was this big mobster dude, or as in Biggie, he told a whole bunch of stories about this, that, and the third, or whatever. Or Tupac, he was more political, this, and the third, but he had a different side of it. But then how everything switched from being positive rap to just going through whatever now. It made people think like, oh yeah, I can do this, and third, or whatever. Now, if you look at as in the format of people walking around today, everybody's trying to live a lifestyle that they can't keep up with.
That's right.
But then, so now it's like now you got people just trying to be a Cardi B or a Megan Thee Stallion, or now you got people trying to be the Migos or this and that third or whatever. And the whole situation now, you got people now, like you said, on social media showing themselves. You got people now walking around having watched the money to their face. Yeah, you know what I mean? I'm this, that, and the third or whatever. But then what type of equity that you got that contains a hold yourself?
Oh, yeah, I know who you is, bro. Yeah, okay, I got you, chap. All right, yeah, man, talk about it.
So it's like how, things in that nature. What you show people, what you put out there, is amazing because it's something to make your mind just like what? But then it's like, okay, should I research this or should I think about what's going on today? And it's like now today, as in this whole epidemic, everybody now want to stay in the house. Everybody don't want to go nowhere to set third world. So it's like now you within track to what they want you to do. Like as in you're in the house now, so now you doing Uber Eats. Now you're ordering certain things off of line, but instead of you going outside and doing what we normally did before, you know what I'm saying? Now you stop that. But then certain people like forget about it. I'm going to do what I want to do because while you stopping me, but then you got certain people like, oh no, I shouldn't do that, or they're afraid to speak out about certain things. If you understand what I'm saying here.
Yeah.
So it is like what I'm saying. Like I said before, I thank you plenty of times before for really showing like the true light of things, because now a lot of people are now opening to seeing what the Puffies and the R. Kellys and all these people was doing then when we thought we were just, oh my God, the music is so wonderful, or oh my God, this fool makes me this movie makes me like I want to go do this, that, third one. So then it's like you pushed us to be in this stage. And to see everything come out, to see the light, it's like wow, they was doing this or they was doing that. Like the thing that messed me up was Kim Porter.
Yeah, you're right. Yes, sir.
Because after she said she was coming out with a tell-all book, all of a sudden you die, and all of a sudden they can't find none of her work.
That's fucked up.
Kind of crazy.
That's fucked up. Yeah. So they've been hiding stuff that's been uncovered. That's been uncovered right now as we speak.
Yes. That's like I saw a young lady that was in the industry. Well, she's in this industry still, but she's talking out now. Jaguar, right, or something like that. And she was going in on a lot of different artists, and to see it to come true, it's like, yeah, this is not fair at all. And then a lot of the people that was getting really abused and really taken advantage of was the females out of anybody that was inside the industry, because they, you know what I mean, they got gang banged or whatever you want to call it, or however they got into that. And then half of the men, yeah, they went and got anal raped and all this other stuff. But you know that's
I don't want to talk about that, bro. I don't want to talk about that type of shit, bro. What the fuck, bro? Oh, y'all niggas get too comfortable and get to talking sexually and shit. Nobody want to hear that shit. Fuck about that shit. Talk about this. Y'all little truths lead y'all right off the edge. Nigga, I don't do that. Ain't no reason to talk like that. Talking to me about these niggas and what they be doing. Care about none of that. I ain't that distracted on my phone. I can't hear what the fuck you saying. Carry that little shit somewhere else, nigga. I ain't never called no nigga and talk about no extra nothing. Yo, fuck what type of knowledge I had. That type of shit ain't coming out my mouth. Gee, I did some shit from South Central. You know, talk about like, what the fuck? All right, bro, you said they got this one. Why you going even further now, bro? That little corny shit. Who put something in your mouth? You need to worry about yourself and what your brain is thinking about. I'm thinking about Christ. Thinking about what these punks is doing out here. Yeah, bro. This nigga just getting come. Oh, yeah, anyway, yeah. And then he fucked around and put something in his mouth. I ain't got time to be talking about people who put something, they just glide down them. I'm like, bro, get up out of here, bro. All this extra stuff, bro. Kev or nothing. I can't do it, man. I can't. That shit click. In my brain, y'all, it just turns on. It just shit. I don't talk about that type of stuff. I just don't. I talk about other stuff, man. People realize what page that I'm on mentally, and they would know, like, okay, Kev is somewhere else. Like, don't go over there. Coffee and Kush TV. I'll see y'all later on, and as always, family.